Hello friends, today I am going to show you how to confirm your email from Web API and AngularJS. So first create a Web API project. Add this in Web API, add this connection string. In my case it is SQL server, so SQL user ID, password and provider name I have added already. After that you have to create an Gmail account. If you have already, then go to google.com/settings/security/less secure apps and make sure that you have turned on access for less secure apps. Okay, now go to web config. In app settings tag you add these lines you have to add. So here is the from address, your Gmail address, whatever is your Gmail address, your SMTP client, it will be smtp.gmail.com. your user ID, basically it is same like from address. Your password means that is your Gmail password. SMTP port 587, enable SSL equals to true. Okay, now go to controller, account controller. In account controller, go to your register method and add this line. This line you have to add. So here you can see this user created. After user gets created, if user gets created, then send an confirmation email to that user. So I added this line. So you can see I am generating a code for the user to confirm their email, and this is encoded. I have to encode this code before sending to the user. And here you can see callback URL will be url.link and default API. So if I default API comma new controller, it is the account is my controller name and the confirm email is my action method. So this confirm email will be after clicking on this link, user can go to API/account/confirm email. So this default API should be matched with web API config this API, default API. Okay, after that I added this line user manager dot send email async, passing the user ID, and this is the subject and this is the message body, and in that message body I added this anchor tag to redirect to this callback URL. Okay, so it is, now I also added confirm email function. Here you can see route confirm email means account/confirm email, it will come. So here user ID and this code, whatever user whatever token code is generated, it will come to this code, and it is now tries to decode that code whatever is coming, because I have when I send that code for email confirmation code to the user, I encoded that code, so I have to decode that code. After that I confirm, I am trying to confirm that email for the user and passing the user ID and code. If result succeeded, then it will show confirm email, and otherwise it will show error. Now you have to create the email provider. So first of all, go to identity config and then add the line manager.email service equals to new services, this is the namespace, dot email, this is the class name. So where it is coming from, I already created the email provider class. So in my services folder, I added this folder in my project services. Here you can see email classic, whatever you can give this name, and then I created a class called email. So this email I am going to use here. So services.email is the namespace name here, services.email. So it is implemented identity message service. It is an interface. So if I go to definition, then you can see it is a method called task send async, and it is expecting identity type of identity message. So if I want to implement this message, then you have to write same like that interface implementation. So I already created that implementation, public async task send async. It's type of identity message await, and after that calling that function config send greet async message and passing the message to this function. So where it is written this function, I already added this function to here. So config send greet async. Okay, after that it is get called config send greet async. It is calling the get mail data. I have this private field here. You can see private static string from address, private static string str smtp client user id password smtp port boolean enable ssl. So from address I have to set these properties from my web.config file. So from address will be coming will come from my web config file. So that's why I am calling another function get mail data. So if I go to this function get mail data, you can see it is a get mail data I written. So simple here. From address will be the system.configuration manager.app settings.get from address. Find the key. So here if you go, then app settings tag, this name should be matched with app settings tag, and then find the key name from address. This means that, so find the key, the value will be this thing. So it is setting up the from address from this key. So from address properties will have bmldas132@gmail.com. Same like smtp str smtp client will be smtp.gmail.com, and user id will be bmlds132, password will be that password, your gmail password. After that after all create, I call this get mail data, and then I created a mail message object reference variable, and mail message dot from address will be the from address whatever we are getting from web.config file using this function, and to address will be the message where I getting this to address the message where user is going to register that email address will be the to address, and the subject will be the message dot subject. Message has a property called subject. So which one is the subject? If I expand this thing, so you can see this is the subject. Okay, this will be the subject, and body will be the, this thing is the body. After that I created a SMTP client, and host will be the str SMTP client. So str SMTP client, what is the str SMTP client? So it is the smtp.gmail.com, and enable ssl boolean element ss which is true, and then port will be the 8027, I think 587. Okay, after that I am creating a credential user id, passing the user id and password. Then I am trying to send smtp client.send mail message, and and if I fail to send that message, then whatever SMTP failed, I'm catching this exception. Which type of exception? SMTP failed recipients exception. If exception is catched, then if SMTP status code equals to mailbox busy, means mail not unable to send for some reason, if for mailbox busy purpose, or if the status code is mailbox unavailable, then I'm going to going to set the thread for sleep the thread for 5 seconds, and then after 5 seconds it will try again to send that email. Okay, and after that when it successfully send that email, it will come from this function. Now I am going to HTML page what I have created for sign up HTML, and this is the JS. So you can see I added AngularJS and signup.js. You can also use Fiddler for this purpose, but here I am using AngularJS. So you can see ng model equals to registration.email. Here it is a registration is the object. It has a property called email, registration.password, registration.confirm password. After that, if user clicks on this button, then it will call the sign up function. So you can see the sign up function. I created the app controller and registration object. It is email, password, confirm password property. Then when user clicks on sign up button, it will call the function. And if user gets created, then it is going to show alert message registration successfully, or it will throw an error. So here sign up service dot save registration. Where is save registration? I am calling this factory method save registration. It's calling to the server API/account/register. So if I go to the sign up page now, so I am going to sign up. First of all, I am going to check if any user is created or not. So already there is a user, so I am deleting first. So I am going to add this user. After clicking this function will be for register. So if I see the model, then you can see the confirm password, email and password. If I press F10 or F11, so result, if I see the result success. So if I here you can see the user has been created, bimal@pixelstock.com, and email confirm equals to 0, means the email is yet not confirmed. Now if I press F10 code, you can see the code has been generated. This is the code. Callback URL, the callback URL is API/account/confirm email. So it has two parameter. One is user ID, whatever is get created for that user, and the code, whatever reset code has been generated. This is the two parameters. After that, F11, and it is going to the email service. Then if I go hover over this message, you can see the message body is please confirm the email, this thing, and destination is Beamer at Pixel Store, and subject will be confirm your account. Again, if I press F11, so you can see it is passing, it passed to the message property. And if I press F10, and then if I press F11, so it will go to the get mail address. So F10 from address is this thing, whatever from the web config. F10 smtp.gmail.com, user ID, password, smtp port 587. So now, so mail message from address will be mail message dot from is bmlds132@gmail.com. Subject will be the message dot subject. Subject confirm your account. Message dot body equals to message dot body. So please confirm your account. Host will be, now this credential will be passed. So if I go to the credential, you can see password is this. And I am trying to send this email. Okay, it's sent successfully. Come out from the loop. So you can see there one email has been came. If I refresh this thing, so 0 minutes ago, if I click this link, it's calling the API /account /confirm email / user ID. There is the user ID, and code equals to this code. So confirm email, your email has been confirmed, because it has been called this API. So this API has been called, and user ID has been passed, and this code also get passed, and it is decoding the URL from whatever is coming from the URL, and after that it is confirming that email, and it's showing that email confirm email. So you can see confirm email has been confirmed. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.